We are told. Hi, this is Stolt. Welcome. Today, we're taking a look at the Haughty Djinn in Standard. That's right. I've been playing around with this Enigma Drake a little bit, trying to make a deck work where, power is equal to number of instant sorceries in your graveyard. Same thing that the Haughty Djinn does, it just doesn't have the benefit of discounting your sorcery and instant spells. I'm just going to do a one-to-one conversion and see how it works. But obviously we could try to get this in a different way. There's an artist talent, which probably belongs in the deck, but I don't know what to put it in for. But let's go through the cards and do the one-to-one, and then, we'll play it for a little bit, and maybe we'll throw that artist talent in there and get that discount if that's actually something that's necessary for the deck in the current meta. So yeah, straight up copy. And it's red mana instead of double blue, so we had to adjust things with the mana base, and we don't have the pain land for blue red, so we got to go with the Multiversal Passage. We do have possibly 8 mana sources that are tapped, which I don't know if I agree with. Could be possible that this industry is unnecessary, but I just felt like if you can get a 1/1, a 0/1 pinger out there, it might be pretty good. Maybe it's just not necessary, but yeah, we'll see. Make disappear, counters a spell unless a controller pays 2. Obviously you can make him pay 4 with the casualty, but this deck doesn't look like it was casualtying anything, so it doesn't really care about that. So we have a better upgrade technically in Phantom Interference, because for 6 mana we can counter their spell and make a 2/2. So arguably better. You can't get the extra pay, but I don't see any other way besides sacking like the Terror or the Djinn, like that you're going to casualty, because the mana base was just 21 islands. Counter spell straight up, it costs 1 less if opponent casts 2 or more spells, which probably is never happening. So 3 steps ahead is just an upgrade, and I will note that it seems like the rarity has gone up a little bit. Winter Night Stories goes from an uncommon to a rare. These are common. Chameleon. Impulse is 2 mana, draw 4, or look at 4. Put 1 in hand, 1 in bottom. So it doesn't really discard or do anything. It's just pretty much just looking at 4 and drawing. And you could do stock up here. But because all the Star Charts is 2 mana, technically. And probably going to cast it for 4, but it's also instant speed, and I think this deck really cares about instant speed when possible. So that being said, I did put Winter Night Stories in for the Thirst, but I don't know if that's the best thing. I guess it is. Draw and discard. Yeah, Barrage is also a nice little... That's also a nice card that we can add in. That in my play testing was pretty nice. I don't mind Refuge as well. Yeah, so I guess we'll just have to deal with the Winter Night Stories being sorcery speed, but it does have Harmonize, so we can cast it after we drop a Djinn down. I don't know if this deck will work in current standard with just 5 creatures, but who knows. Consider is just a great card, which Surveil and draw a card. We have Surveil and draw a card with flashback. Now I'm not, you obviously don't want to be removing your instant sorceries from the graveyard. But, that's what we got. So it's 2 mana instead of 1, which we really love the Djinn discount. But we're just going to have to do with it. Fading Hope is also an interesting one as you get the Scry, which we lose out on, but we just have Bounce Off, so... probably the best one. You could do it with Unsummon as well, but Bounce Off is just better. Hits vehicles. March, Exile, and Return. And we have Exile and Return back in Standard, so that's the deck. 60 cards, straight up conversion. Some cards to look at for future upgrades. Artist Talent to get the discount. Broadside Barrage is just a nice way to deal with opponent's creatures. We did get an upgrade at 3 steps being able to copy Djinns. So technically we do have 8 Djinns now, and we did get 2 more little creatures. So... let's get in some games, see how we do. Opponent goes first. Yeah, I don't know about this one. It's questionable win con. Like, is it necessary? Probably not. Probably be better just to have, what would that be? You know, like an island or a mountain? It's gonna be a tapped mountain. Guess we got Dreams of Laguna on 2. Dreams of Laguna. Winter Night Stories being sorcery might be something we don't want. Right? Like, that might be too painful. Because then we're going to tap out for our counter spell. Or when do we cast it, you know? When we're out of counter spells, I guess? Do we slam the Drake down? I don't think that's the way you do it against black. You want to have at least a bounce off available to protect the Djinn. The Haughty Djinn! Enigma Drakes! Okay. Phantom's good. Nice cheap counterspell. We do need more spells though. And you just kind of play this deck really slowly. No? They're a mill deck? So more counterspells is going to be ideal. Pass and go. We'll get a Drake down eventually. So they're just 6 mana sweeper. Mill half a library. That's what this is for. If they get the artifact down, I don't know what to do about that. This doesn't return permanent. So we really wanted something that could target our creature as opposed to, you know, just returning, you know, the one that returns permanent cards and makes a fish. We really want to protect our own creatures from removal spells. Which maybe when we get out of counter spells. I have been noticing a lot of people roping when you get one thing happens and they just quit the game. So, yeah. We need to work on our emotes. Big pigeon. And then they come back eventually. So maybe it's like crashing on them. Yeah, we don't care about that. We're in Dreams of Laguna. Perfect. Tempo. Alright, we got the land. So we're almost ready. Syncopate. End turn. No, we can't counterspell. We can't syncopate. Yeah. Huh. Is it worth a counterspell? I think it is, right? They could be holding up the monument. They could have the monument. But I really want them to mill me. So this is the turn we want to be able to counter. We need one more mana for the Syncopate. Oh, never mind. Drago. Definitely blue mana. I definitely want 3 steps ahead mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they could pay for Syncopate. We could Dreams of Laguna. End step. It'd make our Drake weaker, but maybe it'll get us to more lands. Ah, the classic Haughty Djinn deck. Pass and go. I mean, we only have 5 creatures in the deck, technically. I mean, maybe there's more with 3 steps ahead, but... So we need 3, 4, 5, 6 mana to copy counter. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they could rupture. So we're gonna hold up Syncopate. They could also have the 1 mana spell that makes me pay 2. 1 mana short. Oh, I could have. No, 1 mana short. 1 mana short. Well, that might be a mistake, actually, because they could rupture now, and we lose. Just gonna get the lands we needed, or they got too many lands. I should have Winter Night. I mean, they have to have the Singularity Rupture, right? I wish I had a 2 I wish I had a... Yeah, just a 2 mana counterspell. Where are they? We really need that 6 land. We're losing because of the mana. Just Singularity Rupture and end it, right? I mean, I only have 2 mana, so... Maybe it gets rid of their kill spell? You have a 1 mana kill spell? Nice mill, bro! Singularity Rupture, man! Nice mills, bro. Oh, shit. Opponent goes first. Don't like that. Thundering Falls. We're looking for more lands. We have no bounce offs. We went second. We're dead. One of our only creatures. Can we discard our wind con? Yep. It's not gonna matter. We're gonna be dead. We went second. Still can't counter any spell. Hold. 1 second. Yeah, pay 2 for that. How about... How'd you pay 2? Pay 2? Pay 2? We do have bounces available. Pay 2? Okay. I don't understand, but... Is this a mountain? Okay. Ooh, Winter Night Stories here? Syncopate their next armor? Discard 2. See, that needs to be instant speed. If this was instant speed... Let me hold up Syncopate. We could cast Winter Night Stories. I mean, I guess we're holding up Dreams of Laguna. You know. Why don't you pay 1 more for that? Why don't you pay another one for that? Why don't you pay another one? I mean, Aetherize would be great. All the tap lands. No, bro. I think we just Winter Night Stories here to try to discount the terror. Decline. Don't need these dreams. I think we're just dead, though, because we went second. If we go first, we get a terror out. We get the bounce off. They're being greedy? Does it have a protection spell? Let's see it. Blue. And just tapped. That's no stick. Yep. Unfortunately, don't have counterspell now. Maybe I'm supposed to wait on their turn and do it after their attack phase. But after this, we got counterspells for. Yep, maybe I should have did it after their attack phase. I don't know. Now we need another bounce off. That ain't it. chief. So we could do this for 4 mana. As a blocker. This is instant speed? No. This is instant speed. Let's flashback. Okay. Sucks, dude. Maybe I should have waited for their turn. I mean, I'm just dead then. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Yeah, you go ahead, beta 1. Just dead. You beta 2. I don't have the mana. 1 mana short. Always 1 mana short. Is that the tap land that came in? I don't even know. I should have paid the 2 life. Is that what it was? I mean, you drew 2 Ethereal Armors in your first 12 cards. High rolled. Give me 1 second. I mean, it is possible like I should have waited and maybe they would have cast the armor on something. My mistake. Misplay. Alright, these tap lands, I don't know, man. Maybe we'll see this guy go off. Draw go. Definitely holding up Syncopate for 1. Or Dreams of Laguna. A lot of black discard would be devastating. Okay. Definitely want lands. So 3 steps ahead as far as a... Come on, bro. If we do this, they're going to just kill it. I think we hold up Syncopate for 1. I got to keep that, even though I don't want to. Put this on blue. And just tapped. Next to combat. End turn. Yeah, Winter Night Stories being sorcery really sucks. Draw go. Okay. I'm just gonna draw go. We're getting close. 1 mana away. There's an instant speed too. Usually at their end step. And I'll get 1 ping out of it. Okay. Just Syncopate for 1. 1. Auto pay? Wanna pay 1? Pay the 1? Send a message, baby. Sending a message. Do we Winter Night Stories here? I think we need a counterspell. 3 steps could copy that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 short, actually. We need 5 mana for that. Yeah. No? I don't think so. I don't really want you being able to cast stuff from the graveyard. Yep. Oh, you're gonna lose 2 life? You go ahead. You go ahead and lose 2 life. We don't have a way to pick this back up. Which will be good. Ooh, is it Drake time? Nah, I don't think so. We still have counter spells. Decline? Winter Night Stories? And the Bluff? So we get 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So what we really want to have is 3, 4, 5, 6. 9 mana available. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You go ahead. Syncopate might be tough. I don't know what else they're doing. 5, 6, 7? Are you doing some like crazy reanimation or something? 4, 5, 6, 7? I think you're just Luis, right? Alright, back to this. 3, 4, 5, 6. So we want to counter copy 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 more lands. Excellent. And we could put a Drake out. I think we Dreams of Laguna here, maybe. I mean, you have to imagine those are 4. So it's not a land, right? Like, they had to get a land. So it's just 4 removal spells, right? I really wish we had something with, like, flash. I know what I'm up to. Oh, man. You made me pass and go. Man, I'm trying to get a lethal board. Get it up to 8. 5 removal spells in their hand. I mean, what's their win con? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Is that the magic number? I think it is. And I think we just bounce off it for the first one. Oh no. None of that. I don't think so. Okay. Removal number 1. We are... yeah, I think we could do this, right? End step. Dreams. We really want more land. More counter spells. Yeah, that would be devastating. That's game if they did that, right? No. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think I want you to do that. I don't think so. I mean, I don't know what they were gonna have for 3 mana. Oh, yeah, just pass. Maybe dreams here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Double dreams. Maybe you got a Winter Night Story there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Just a harmonize. We get double Winter Night Stories. Well, I guess if they don't kill our creature. I mean, how many of the ends can they have, right? I mean, I don't know what your win con is. I know what my win con is. I mean, maybe your virtue is your win con. Maybe that's the win con. I don't know. Yeah, we don't have nothing, you know. Any day now. Making this video too long, bro. I think they just have a bunch of removal in their hand. Like, sure, we could dreams. I do want that land. Do we want to take 2 out of the graveyard? Let's do it. Maybe we'll get another one in there. I want that Syncopate, I think. Ooh, there it is. Alright. Pass and go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do, right? Bounce off? I mean, we could take another consult, but I think just negate's good. Let's get this party started, right? Oh man, that's great. I mean, they're pretty much gonna be dead. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Okay. Did we go with the more expensive option? Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we care about that? Let's bounce it, right? I have 2 cards left. End turn. I don't know what their win con is. Just the end me every single time? Okay. My turn? Dreams? I want more lands. Consult? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll just wait. I want that consult to start charts. My Syncopate's looking less and less good, but I mean, what you gonna do, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, just getting closer and closer to lethal, right? 1 lethal attack, that's all we need. No instant speed spells. Did you see that? I think we just counter that. Right? They could deadly cover up? Uh-huh. Do they have 2 deadly cover-ups? That would be sweet. And another deadly cover-up? Thanks for your patience. You have been thoroughly Haughty Djinned. Yeah, I think that second game messed it up, but I mean, there's a reason why this deck was good, I guess. Looking at it, yeah. We need to replace the Winter Night Stories, though, with the instant speed. For 3 mana. This is 4 mana. Draw 3. And there's a number of good options. I really like this. Sounds really great. The Blast. Make someone a 0/1. Probably too expensive, though. We really want it to be 3. This is just draw 2 cards. We really want the discard effect as well. Then discard 2, draw 3, discard 2 is really important. This is not a wizard. This is not a wizard. Surveil X, where X is the number of artifacts you control. Yeah, no. Draw 3 cards. I don't think it exists. If you've cast another, then discard a card. I guess Focus the Mind's probably there, right? This spell costs 2 less to cast if you cast another spell this turn. So for 3 mana, you counter their spell and then you draw. Or you just 5 mana it. I think I'm going to take this one over Winter Night Stories. I mean, it is pretty good, but the sorcery speed just can't do it, bro. I mean, it is true you get to tap the Enigma Drake down and cast Harmonize pretty much for free, but I think you just want to play at instant speed. It's just more important. And yeah, I think that would be the only change I make. I really want to play with this research if it's good. Draw 3 cards for 1 mana. Pretty sweet. Yeah, that would be the only change I would make to the deck. It's just that instant speed. I really saw it playing out where this just gets stuck in your hand at sorcery speed. And yeah, you really want the instant speed, and it is possible, counter their spell and then bring it back. And, that second game, I think I messed up. I should have done the bounce off on their turn. Maybe I would have gotten the armor out of their hand. Maybe, they would have pumped up their guy. Maybe they would have did nothing, and it still would have been the same result. But either way, Haughty Djinn still slaps. The tap lands, I don't really like them, but there's nothing we could do. I do like the Mage Siege was fun, right? That was fun. Wizard token. It seemed pretty fun in the deck, where you can get a secondary win con, right? It'd actually be this guy. I think would be the better one than the Queen, because the Queen needs to be able to attack before it makes a token. Yep. And you can say blank. wizard token. For sure. That's the best one. Huh. Well. 3 mana. 4 mana. I mean, you could splash black. I don't think it's worth it. It's just very interesting. I really liked it. It is, you know, something you could do without. If you don't have that card, you could do without it. We didn't see any control matchups, but Mistrise Village is pretty good. I don't know what you do against creature lands. That could be a question. I don't know if you should go like 4 passages and 2 falls. Not really sure. That's what I went with. You know, it'd be nice to not have tap lands, but the surveils are just so strong that you can, you know, put free spells into the graveyard. So yeah, this is my Haughty Djinn deck. Not really my deck, but the updated version of the Haughty Djinn deck that everyone was playing back in the day. Like and subscribe. Oh, I guess we should talk about this first. Yeah, maybe the Blast isn't that good for mana, now that we found this bad boy. Yeah, Artist Talent could be a nice addition to add to the deck. It gives you that discount at 3. I don't know when you would do it, as, you know, shields, you'd have to go shields down, and so maybe you would look at more bounce-off type effects, like an Aetherize or something else, just to, you know, like you would have to change it up a little bit, but it would give you that, you know, draw cards, discard cards, and you would never use level 3, but it would give you the discount of the Djinn, you know, at an extensive cost. So obviously the Djinn is strong, you know, it is the Drake plus another 5 mana for the Artist Talent, and 2 cards to boot. So yeah, refute. Yeah, I don't know if it's necessary, but it's just a good counterspell draw and discard. You know, maybe you go down on some Syncopates. I don't know. Phantom Interference is definitely great. Yeah, Winter Night Stories, you could definitely go with that over Focus to Mind, but I just feel like it's also rare, so this is, you know, definitely better on the budget standpoint, but the instant speed was just major effective. And, you know, my Obsidian Elder's kind of an interesting idea, because when we had that one token out, you know, maybe you go 2 of these lands, I don't know, but that one token really caused them problems, and just making them try to work over that, and then even, you know, the first counterspell to protect it is going to do 1 damage, and you're doing it at their end step, so you're taxing their mana, and yeah, worked out pretty great. But this has been Told, like and subscribe. See you guys next time. We are Told.